War is a nightmare. War is awful. It is indifferent and devastating and evil. War is hell. But war is also an incredible teacher, a brutal teacher, and it teaches you lessons that you will not forget. In war, you are forced to see humanity at its absolute worst, and you are also blessed to see humanity in its most glorious moments. War teaches you about sorrow and loss and pain, and it teaches you about the preciousness and the fragility of human life. And in that fragility, war teaches you about death. But war also teaches you about brotherhood and honor and humility and leadership. And unfortunately, war teaches you the most when things go wrong. And for me, one of the most impactful lessons that I learned from war was in the spring of 2006 in the city of Ramadi, Iraq, which at the time was the epicenter of the insurgency, where brutal and determined terrorists ruled the streets with torture and rape and murder. And it was in one neighborhood of that city during an operation that I was in charge of when all hell broke loose. We had multiple units out on the battlefield fighting the enemy. We had friendly Iraqi soldiers, we had US Army soldiers and US Marines, along with small elements of my SEAL team. And then the fog of war rolled in with its confusion and chaos and mayhem, and with its gunfire and enemy attacks and screaming men and blood and death. And in that fog of war, through a series of mistakes and human error and poor judgment and Murphy's Law and just plain bad luck, a horrendous firefight broke out. But this firefight, it wasn't between us and the enemy. This firefight, tragically, was between us and us.
I just make up something. We don't got mosquitoes like that. They dead. I'm just being real. Y'all getting mosquito bite, y'all about to die. We don't have that problem in November yet. Ain't nobody getting bit by nothing out here. But frostbite, that's the only thing that people get. That's it. A lot of diseases is dying. Like, yo, for real, I keep it optimistic, not because I'm stupid. Like, people be coming up to me like, E, you stupid. I'm not stupid. I can be negative just like you negative. I can talk down just like you talk. I'm not stupid. It ain't like I don't see what's going on in the world. It's not like I couldn't be a pessimist. I see crazy stuff happening just like you see it. I see a lady get just, police come just shoot her in her crib, and I see what you see. I see kids on the block shooting and killing each other. I'm from Chicago originally. I see more kids getting shot in Chicago than Afghanistan. I'm not stupid, I see what's going on, but I don't want to focus on that, because if I put my energy into something negative, automatically my body's gonna respond and I'm gonna start doing negative stuff. That's the way the body is designed. You talk negative and your body does negative. You talk negative, you get diseases. You talk negative, mentally certain things happen. I'm not stupid, I know how to talk negative. I was homeless too. My father wasn't in my life too. I've been in struggles too. But I've come to realize that when you think optimistically and you speak positively, you can speak those things which are not as though they were. You can say certain things out your mouth and make it happen. So I'm not stupid. I'm not dumb. I know how to talk negative just like you know how to talk negative, but it don't work. It don't help nobody. So when people call me on that dumb stuff, man, I can't believe I'm like, I'm gonna have to let you go. You're gonna have to call somebody else, or you're gonna have to pay me like $20,000, $30,000 an hour to do that foolishness. Nobody got time for that. So it's no secret. You are where you are because you focusing on stuff you ain't got no business focusing on.